Yep, and that's why I thought best for business, we should part ways. I should get rid of that customer. Hey guys, hope we've had all a good week. I put a few clips together in a montage again for everyone to have a look at, and then we'll come and have a bit of a chat in the van. So roll montage in 3, 2, 1, go.
Tell me how to be closer to ya. Tell me how and I'll do it, babe. Cause I just wanna make you feel what I do about you. So just tell me how and I'll do it, babe. I love it when you whisper in my ear, words only meant for me to hear. Promise that your secret's safe with me. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason. Baby, you're the answer to my prayers. Feeling like the world's in our hands. Now I know that this is meant to be. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason I'm free.
Right, back in the van. It is raining, so I hope you can hear me alright. It's raining quite hard. But yeah, rain is here, thank goodness. Only after a couple of days of showers, you can already see the grass is already green up quickly, so full steam ahead. Next week, back to a really busy week. I can see everyone's grass shooting up, especially with the warm weather we're getting next week. Yeah, I think it's about 21, 22 degrees here, with a few showers in between and overnight, so everyone's grass is going to be growing really quickly. I'm going to be putting out the fertiliser treatments, so late summers fertiliser treatment, a little bit late, but it's still a growing time, with the rain washing it in. Even though we're in a hosepipe ban, should be able to get that down and get everyone's lawn recovering well. So I expect the phone to be ringing with people wanting to get their lawns back looking the best. So yeah, welcome to the rain. Yes, so I'm going to be putting out a few videos for the last couple of tools I bought. So the Makita hedge trimmer, the UH004GZ. Been really impressed with that. Really nice cut on a few conifers that I've been using it on. Really light in the hand. I've been really impressed with that. And the Husqvarna 525 IHE3. I'm going to be doing a video on that as well over the next couple of weeks, so look out for that. I actually won a giveaway on Instagram from Godfrey's at Seven Oaks. Won some secateurs, a couple of hats, a beanie hat, a cap, and I think it's a sharpening blade. All good. So I'm waiting for that to come in the post. That was a welcome surprise yesterday. And I've also picked up a new bit of kit for a new service I'm going to be providing. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I should be rolling it out. Thinking behind this is obviously with the drought situation we've been having here, sort of give us time to reevaluate the business. Is there anything I can do differently to sort of preempt this, keep myself busy during that sort of time, and also going into winter? So I have purchased a SkyVac Mighty Atom gutter cleaner. So I'm going to be offering gutter cleaning services over the next couple of weeks. Just want to get used to it, so I'm going to be doing my own house, probably some friends and family, just sort of get used to it. Get used to having the camera on there and using the different attachments and stuff like that. And then I will be rolling it out. I will be offering a discount to my current clients. So if I can take on, let's say, some garden maintenance and some gutter cleaning, they'll get a little discount there. Not decided what it'll be, if it'll be a monetary discount or percentage discount, something like that. And hopefully pick up some new work on that. I'll probably start running Facebook ads for that to roll it out. I just need to create a ad for it. So probably take a little video of me with the SkyVac and just create a little 5-10 second sort of advert. I'll put on set prices for standard houses like bungalows, semi-detached, detached, just so the customer has a sort of idea of how much they'll be charged, and if it goes outside those parameters, obviously adjust accordingly. So excited for that, got a really good deal on that. I didn't know which way to go. I picked up off Facebook Marketplace off a guy who's selling up. He's only had it 10 months, so it's pretty new. Really, really good condition. I didn't know where to go with that or something brand new. Spoke to Sam from SGM, the Garden Shed podcast. Cheers, Sam. Spoke to Sam about it. So which way do you think I should go with this? And yeah, went with the one off Facebook. Got a good deal on it, so looking forward to bringing that out. Yeah, so sort of the Heatwave, it's been a curse and a blessing sort of business. So curse, obviously I've lost revenue with skip visits, but sort of had that time to evaluate and sort of make adjustments in the business, hopefully to make it stronger. I listened to a Steve Harvey quote saying, stay outside your comfort zone. You will never grow yourself or your business if you stay in your comfort zone. So get comfortable being uncomfortable. And this last 4 weeks has been quite uncomfortable. So yeah, I took a bit of advice by a few people, and like I said, evaluated my business, hopefully make it stronger. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing over the last couple of days, getting things in place. Next week we are back to normal. I think I've got pushing 60 jobs on, I believe. So a very busy week. We've got some showers due, some heavy showers, so hopefully should be able to get everything done. If not, we'll just have to push a few jobs onto the Saturday morning, get everything wrapped up. So should be good. We passed 250 subscribers, so thank you very much to everyone who subscribed and watching. It means the absolute world. Drop us a comment and like if you can, and subscribe if you're brand new. It all helps with the algorithm, with YouTube pushing it out to new people. So it all helps. Thank you very much. Only 5 weeks, I think we are, 6 weeks, so 250 subscribers. Going really well. Also want to congratulate Nathan from Knot and Nail Maintenance. He just passed over 500 subscribers. He's doing some really good stuff. If you want to drop him a follow, watch his videos, and also drop a follow on Jordan's Mowing over in Australia. I'll put his little screen grab of his YouTube channel up there. He gave me a shout out a couple of videos ago, and I got quite a few subscribers and he watched from that. So he's doing some bits over there. He's I believe working alongside doing his mowing round. He's doing some good stuff, so give him a follow. Yeah, so I got a one-off customer grass cut this week. They did ask to quote up for the hedges and grass cut. I didn't get the hedges quote, but I got the grass cutting quote, so I went and did that the other day. They were very happy with it and asked if they could get in touch when they want it doing again. So yeah, it was a lovely garden to work in. I think it was in one of the clips I've added this week. So it's been really good. Hopefully I can pick up some new customers with obviously this changing weather. People's gardens will start growing again, so hoping to pick some new ones up there. I might have a few customers coming on. I'm speaking to a gardener who's retiring and he's wanting to pass some customers on, so I'm going to meet a few of them to see if we're both compatible, if they want to take me on. So I might be getting some work through that, which will be good. Yeah, so also I've told a story of how I've had to get rid of my first customer of the season. I've had to sack my first one. Took him on 3 months ago, I believe. The grass was up to well over your knees in a new build property. Cut that all down to him, and then it was supposed to be on a monthly visit. So I did that in May, went back in June, and then back end of June when the dry spell's in, so he cancelled that next visit. Asked to message him back in the next month, so I messaged him back again. He wanted to skip that one again, but he said, "Oh, message me back in 2 weeks." So I messaged him back in 2 weeks. The message, all it said was, "Has the grass grown anymore, or do you want me to skip this visit?" His reply was, "I feel like you're harassing me and guilt tripping me into work. Yeah, can you please stop messaging me?" Very strange reply. I just said back, professional, I said, "I was doing as you requested me to message you back in 2 weeks. Not trying to guilt trip you at all into any work. I think it's best we go our separate ways." So I said for him to find another gardener. So it was only a monthly cut. I've only been a couple of times, but yeah, if messaging someone as they requested is considered harassment and guilt tripping, that's on them. That's on them. Some folk are strange, aren't there? Some folk are strange. So yeah. Oh, I did have another funny one. A message from my Facebook ad for grass cutting. She was outside my area, but she said, "Can you come and cut my front and back grass? But I can't pay you till the house is sold." Where do you sign up? Hey, that is a deal that can't be beaten. Some people, I don't know where they get off thinking that tradies will wait for their money like that. Yeah, so I'll leave that one there. All right, guys, thank you very much. I will see you next week. There may be a video in the week with one of the tool reviews. But we'll see. All right, have a good weekend. Whatever you're doing, I'll see you in a bit.